What's up, everybody? For those that are the usuals, welcome back. And if it's your first time, welcome to my channel. And you better subscribe because we're going to be doing some crazy things here. We've been doing some crazy things, so you can go back and watch. A whole lot of battles, some vlogging. But yeah, this channel is all about Krump. And obviously now I've kind of started bringing a little bit more interesting things. Like in today's episode, as you can see, the title says African Krump Predictions. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, this week is going to be insane for South African Krump. It's going to be crazy. So there's a competition that Murphy, aka Killer, does every single year, and it's called African Krump Kings. It's the only competition that we have, I believe maybe even in Africa, where there's a belt. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section where you're from, which country you're from in Africa, and maybe there might be a belt title in a certain competition where the winner wins a belt. So basically in African Krump Kings, that's what happens. You win a belt, and when you have that belt, you are crowned the king of Africa for that season and year. But also you have to defend that title. There are certain rules where you can literally, if you win, certain people can challenge you for that title. So it's a crazy concept. And right now, the king is king. If you don't know who king is, go check him out, right? OG here in South African Krump, been around for years. Absolutely bucking crazy. So he's the one that's defending his title. He won it last year. I was there as well, judged the tournament, and he won clean. He won clean. So this year, he has to defend his title. But the cool thing is there's something happening on Friday. So this is what I love about competitions, right? What I love about competitions is that, like, tournaments are cool. Like, it's cool for us to, like, look forward to a competition and look forward to a tournament and, you know. But the thing about tournaments and competitions is that you might just dance once. You might just dance twice. You might just dance 3 times. Sometimes you may dance and battle people, and you may not even get music that gets you to that level and buck level. Like, there's so many factors to consider when it comes to a competition. DJ might play music that's not that great. The dance floor might not be that great. Judges might not be judging fairly. Like, there's so many things that happen in a competition. And this is not me speaking about African Krump Kings. I'm just speaking about competitions in general. I mean, I've done competitions, countless of them. And my conclusion is, number one, competitions are sort of like a gamble because sometimes judges, number one, pick according to what they want and what they like. And it's not sometimes fair. And sometimes it is fair, but, you know, you can just have tough luck. You can go on first round and do really well, kill it. Opponent goes in second round and does even crazier things. So question is, what would have happened if the other opponent went first and you went second? Maybe the results would have been reversed. But anyways, you get what I'm trying to say, right? So competitions are not a main thing. Like, they're not a main thing. They're a slight gamble. So you need to maximize when you going to events. Like, don't just go there on day one. Go there the day before, because the day before is when you get to actually battle in the streets. You get to session, you get to connect with people, you get to see people you've been watching online and seeing online. You get to see them at their best. Like, there's just a level up in each and every session. So Friday is going to be that. AKK African Krump Kings is having a call out. Well, they've already had the call outs. And by the way, it took a very long time for people to, like, actually start calling out. I don't know what's going on, but it took a while for people to actually start making their call outs. But eventually it happened. And yeah, there's going to be a couple of street battles that are happening there. Some are rank up. I think it's 2 battles that are rank up, meaning also that these 2 battles are going to be judged. So there are judges that are going to be judging it. Myself, Killer, X, Hunter, Laces, B-Tech. Right? So there's 6 of us. We might judge all battles, or we might just divide. We might just divide and conquer. 3 judge this battle, 3 judge another battle. Or we just might all judge the same battles. But we understand, like, the quality of dancing that's going to be happening there. So I think it will be good for us to have all 6 judges. So, but we'll see. Anyways, right, spoken for too long. I'm sure all of you all want to know what are my predictions for this Friday. All right, so I'm not going to speak about Saturday. Saturday, anything can happen. Like legit, anything can happen on Saturday. So I don't want to judge. I don't want to say who I think will be the next African Krump king. You may never know. You may never know. Anything can happen. You know, someone might lose so badly on Friday that they totally discourage the next day. The person that I think may have won. Someone might have a crazy moment on Friday and it continues all the way to Saturday. Someone might not even battle on Friday and they just come on Saturday and they'll rip everybody. You may never know, right? Anyways, first battle I want to talk about is Blackheart versus Jay Bullet. Blackheart, new in the game. Believe it's CJ. I need to just double check. But both these names are not popular. That's for sure, right? So if you've been in and been following South African Krump, you don't really know these two that well in the Krump scene. You've seen footage here and there, but they're not people that have made a statement. So I can't really say who's going to win between the two of them. I think it's just going to be very interesting to see. I feel like whoever that does win is going to have an opportunity to build some strong street credits. Now, when I speak with street credits and I speak about rank because that's how I grew up in this Krump scene. So if you have a problem with that, I'm sorry, but that's just how I view Krump, and that's how it's always worked for me, and that's how I kind of like measure people as well. I don't care how tight you are, you gotta have some kind of street credits. I don't care if you even dope and you've killed off your sessions at home and with your boys, but for me, you really gotta do beyond your own city, or when people come to your city, you gotta really make a good impression. So that's my view about that battle. I feel like whoever that wins, and both of them, I feel like they just gotta kill it. And there'll probably be people we'll be speaking about after the battle. Right, next one, Loki versus Base. Whew, Loki. I didn't even know that he's not in Durban anymore. I battled Loki beginning of the year. Loki's crazy. Loki has a style that you're not used to. It's not the norm. It's not the style that you go, I'm familiar with that. Like that's what's nice about Loki. But also Loki's someone that not everybody's familiar with. Maybe people have seen him after my battle with him, and then maybe they started following him and maybe giving him some kind of recognition. I don't know. But Loki is tight. He's been around. He hasn't had a breakthrough battle. I'm going to be saying that a lot about certain people, but he hasn't had a breakthrough battle, like a battle that will get him, like all the eyes on him, like, whoa, what would happen if he battled so and so? So he hasn't had that. Base, on the other hand, has been putting in so much work the past couple of years. Like, the amount of work that Base has put in is incredible. Like, when I look back at Base's footage, I go, is that Base? I'm like, I've known this guy since then. Is this the same guy? Like, when you go back and you see him when he had dreads, you're like, this is the same guy. So, tons of respect. And I feel like everybody in South Africa knows that. And that's why everybody also respects him, because the way that he's built his name over the past couple of years is crazy. So with that being said, he's built experience. He's battled so many people. Like, he's battled OGs, he's battled veterans, he's battled heavy hitters. He's done tournaments every single year. Loki hasn't really done that. So I predict a 3-0 between those two. Yeah, I said it. I predict a 3-0. Winner being Base. I think Loki is going to surprise us. But I don't know how much will he surprise us in this battle. I know he will surprise us. But I don't know, will he surprise us to a point where we're going, whoa, he's killing it every single round and he's getting off on Base. I don't know. So, but from what I see and what I've seen, I think Base has the upper hand in this one. All right, next one, Vengeance versus Bad Escape. Vengeance right now is in my top three. Vengeance is easily in my top three in South African Krump. Like, I even sent him a message. I was like, yo, listen, like, right now, you are doing some crazy stuff. Like, Vengeance is really, really buck right now. And I'm not even talking about last year. I'm talking about right now. From footage that's being released when he's battling, whew, crazy rounds every time. So shout out to Vengeance on that. Like, I even called him out. I called him out beginning of the year, you know, and it's like I could feel that now. This guy's cooking something. Like, he's in the lab. So I really I want to see him up against me. If I was going to AKK, it wouldn't be Vengeance versus Bad Escape. It will definitely be Vengeance versus Verb. That's for sure. But yeah, that's not the case. So Vengeance right now has been dropping insane footage. Check out his battle against Base. Crazy battle. I really enjoyed his rounds there. Like, his approach, just the control that he has right now is, I don't know when did he get there. Like, but he's doing it. He's doing it. He's really crazy. Bad Escape is also someone that I remember even telling some of the guys here in Durban. I was like, yo, are you guys watching this guy? The only thing is, I feel like I've said that too many times about Bad Escape. Every time he's seen on footage and he's sessioning and he's battling, every time he does it, I'm like, whoa, y'all need to look out for Bad Escape. I'm like, someone needs to battle Bad Escape. I feel like a lot of people would die if they were to battle Bad Escape. Like, I feel like I've said that so many times, and every time it's about to happen, he stops and he disappears, you know? When you're battling someone like Vengeance, who I believe is a heavy hitter, a very strong heavy hitter in our country, is you got to have the stripes. You just got to have the stripes. So he's going to shock us. He is going to shock us. And there is going to be some wow moments. So I think it's going to be a 2-1. I think 2 will be Vengeance and 1 will be Bad Escape. Vengeance does tend to drop the ball a little bit, gets a little bit too cocky, you know, drops the ball, and he gives someone an opportunity to kind of get him. So I think Bad Escape, because he also understands that he's banning somebody that's hard, which is Vengeance. I mean, he's won African Krump Kings before. He's even won Rank Up. So this guy's won the 2 biggest competitions that have been running back to back here in South Africa. So it's gonna be a tough one for Bad Escape. So I'll say 2-1. 2-1 winner, Vengeance. King versus Clarity. All right. Woo! King versus Clarity. Another interesting battle. Both of them, we watched them last year. They both had crazy rounds. King took on Dead King. Footage went crazy. Clarity versus Hunter. That battle live was better than on footage, I must say. Like, when you're there, it was crazy. Like, it was really crazy to see, especially Clarity go up against someone like a veteran like Hunter. I mean, like, he's got that old school, I'm looking at your face kind of a Krump. And Clarity is the type of person that you're not gonna bully him, basically, you know. So it's quite a nice matchup right now between the two. King is very humble, but when he starts getting buck, he'll drop the hammer on you, man. Like, he's gonna go nuts. And the thing about King right now is he's back. He's the one that's defending. You see, when you're the one that's defending, the chances of you getting live and locking in quickly are higher. Especially if you're not thinking about the pressure of it. Like, if you overthink that, oh, everybody wants my belt, everybody wants this. If you overthink, it's the fall for you. But if you like, y'all think you're coming to my city to take my crown, to take this, forget it. And I feel like he's on that mindset right now. And that makes him very dangerous. The footage he's been dropping is crazy. He's been dropping battle footage and dropping footage. So I gotta give it to him. And every time I watch it, it's crazy. And Clarity, let's see. Clarity, I feel like Clarity is someone that's we're all waiting for, like a wow moment for. Okay, I'm not saying waiting for, but By now, there should have been so many battles that he's had that we already know, like who we can compare him with. Now, most of us watch him out of judgments, like out of just judging his style and his execution. But we can't pull up footage and files and to go, oh, when he battled this person and that person, except for last year. Like last year when he battled Hunter, that was crazy. And it was out of the fact that even Hunter himself would watch his footage and go, this man's dangerous. And Hunter's the kind of person that loves danger. So he went straight for him, you know? So it's really hard to say, because if he comes through labbed up for real, like this could be that moment where we speak about his battle for a very long time on like how he got off on King. So it's a very tough battle to predict, I'll be honest. The styles are so different. The situations that they in are so different. Because for me, I really believe those play a big role. Like who you are in the game right now, what's your mission right now in the game is important. If you have no motivation whatsoever, you're probably gonna give us a boring battle. Like that's why the past couple of months I kept writing on Facebook that I'm bored, because nobody's saying what they want to do in Krump. Like no one's saying why they're doing this. Yes, we're all doing it for the fun of it, but why are you doing it? Who are you trying to beat? Who are you trying to be better than? What kind of rank are you trying to be in? Which competition are you trying to win? Like those are the questions I ask myself when I look at people, so that I know that if I'm supporting you and backing you up, I know what I'm backing up. Am I backing you up just because you're dancing? Or am I backing you up because you have a goal? You're trying to do something. You're trying to uplift Krump as a whole, the movement. You're trying to uplift the standard. Like I want to know these kind of things. If you may not even tell me, but I need to see it in your eyes and in your get off, and I'll know that, yo, it's for you. This is deeper than just a fun dance, right? Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself and a bit emotional about this topic. Anyways, so with the two of them, I really can't say. But judging on the motivation, I think it might be a 2-1. I think Clarity might get one round. I think he might get one round. He's my little homie, but hey man, I'm a kind of person that'll speak how I feel and predict and think right now. So I really think it will be a 2-1 based on the motivation. Based on motivation. I think King will surprise us. And on the flip side, Clarity can not just shock us, but really show us who he is. And he can get a 2-1 or a 3-0. Because man, oh man, when he's in his pocket and when he's in his get off, that man's dangerous. That man is really dangerous. So that's all I can say about that battle, honestly. And that's one of the battles that I'm excited about, because I would have never thought King versus Clarity. Never. So shout out to African Krump Kings for actually putting this together. I'm really excited to see how's that going to go. And the predictions, of everybody else, I would love to know. Hit me, comment below and let me know what you guys think about that battle. Red Eye versus Toobad. Yes, Red Eye versus Toobad. I don't know why this battle excites me. I don't know why this battle excites me so much, right? Toobad has been around for years. Toobad has been around for years. Like, I feel like a lot of people, a lot of Krumpers especially, only seeing him now. But then, man, I remember we battled in a garage at Val. Yo, I can't remember how many rounds we went. And when I battled him there, and I had heard of Toobad, and I saw him get off in the session, and I just didn't like how confident he was. That's the only reason why I battled him. He was just too confident. I'm like, hey man, I don't even know who you are. I've heard of you, but you dancing and sessioning like Like, you making me feel like I'm a visitor. And yes, I was a visitor, but I'm like, hey man, South Africa is, I don't visit South Africa. South Africa is my home. Anywhere I go, I'm gonna get off. So I was in my era there. I was in my era where I was battling anybody in the session. So we battled and it was crazy. It was really crazy. I think a lot of respect was exchanged from that. I can't even remember how long we battled for. But yeah, so Toobad is someone that's been around for many years. Stopped, came back hard. Toobad is dangerous with the grooves. Very dangerous with grooves. I know for a fact already that he's probably gonna get red eye when it comes to that. Like, he's gonna cripple him with that, right? Red eye's my boy, but I know he's gonna get him with that. All right. Total get off, execution. I don't know. Red eye may have an upper hand on that, honestly. So, but judging on the footage that Toobad has been dropping lately, you can clearly see that he's been labbing. You can clearly see that he's been training. Man's got arms for days. And now when he arm swings or slams, it's like a move. And those are one of the most dangerous people, because those people don't rely on combos and material a lot. They rely on their Krump. So I'm really enjoying and watching him. I really enjoy watching him right now. Like, Toobad his approach is very different to his previous years. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about Toobad. We all know he's dangerous, especially last year in Cape Town. Last year in Cape Town, his battle, I think it was against Base, was literally one of my favorites last year. I know we had some crazy battles, but when I especially seeing his rounds, Toobad has this character on the dance floor that makes you feel good. Like, you watch him dance and you feel good. You hyping him and you feel like you're dancing with him. The level of cockiness that he has, like, I like that. I like someone dancing with confidence and boldness. Like, my style is like that. Like, I like that. Like, I gotta tap into that for me to be able to really get off. So I love it when he's just on another level of cockiness. Like, so yeah, when I watched him last year, I was like, wow. Red Eye. There's not much I can say about Red Eye, because if you're watching this, you already know Red Eye. Red Eye has won AKK. He's won rank up twice. Red Eye is definitely on the heavy hitter list. He's probably number one for me. Like, heavy hitters, nobody can touch him. Like, he's crazy. Like, his session rounds are crazy. When he's in the streets, oh my gosh. When he's tapped in, Red Eye goes out for blood. That's all I'm gonna say. So, and out of all the years, if anybody wants to know how do you build a name for yourself and how do you grow as a crumper and get your name out there, be respected the right way, there's two people you need to watch. I feel like it's Base. I feel like it's Red Eye. Now, I'm not excluding everybody else, right? I'm just speaking about a certain timeline. These two, for me, I really like. They were in a timeline where they got into Krump and there were already people there popping and people knew them. And they were around, but no one really was giving them that much attention. And they worked their way to a point where you know who they are. You know they are and you respect them as well. They go to any session in the country and they respect it. And they given that honor. Everybody knows who they are. Everybody knows that they buck as well. So it's gonna be a hectic one. Who do I think is gonna win this battle? My prediction is, I didn't even write it down. That's crazy. I didn't even write it down. But I really think this one is gonna be a nice one. But I think Red Eye has the advantage. Let me put it like that. I think Red Eye has an advantage. In three rounds, how many rounds do I think he's gonna win? I think he'll win. I think he'll win 2 rounds and probably tie one. I think he'll win 2 rounds and probably tie one. I think one of them will be a tie. Yeah, I definitely think one of them will be a tie. But I can see him winning 2 rounds. Red Eye is a sneaky one. Like, you gotta be careful with Red Eye, because now, if you take too long to lock in, and he builds a momentum, and he sees the gap in your Krump, he's gonna capitalize, and he's gonna get you. So that's the thing about Red Eye. So if Toobad gives him that opportunity to get off on him, it might be a 3-0, you know? And the reason why I'm saying it like this, because I'm sure you're listening to me and you're watching this, and you're going, Verb, why you acting as if like Toobad is like being hunted here? Low key, it is like that, because reason is Red Eye is someone that has the credit, like the more rank and credit, because of the stuff he's doing. And I'm not speaking about skill. Like, guys, please don't hear what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that Toobad is whack. Never. Like, that's how I highlighted the stuff about him and spoke about him last year. No, he's not. So, but when I speak like this, I need to speak with credit. I need to be able to pull up things and compare with it, and not just speak about the skill level. We know both of them are skilled, hence why they're battling. But we need to pull what has Toobad done, what has Red Eye done, and judging on the two, who has an advantage, who's most likely to win. That's what I'm trying to do, right? So there's no disrespect whatsoever. But if you feel some type of way watching this, hey man, when you see me, let it be back on site or ask me. So it's back on site, or you just gonna follow up and go, hey Verb, I don't like what you said, and I don't agree with you. That's still cool. We can still talk about it as well. I love talking Krump anyways. So yeah, that's my point on that. Last one that is not out yet. I hope I'm not spoiling it. I heard that we're going to see a Hunter versus Smash. Hunter versus Smash. Now, I don't know if I should even talk about this. Like, I didn't even write notes about this battle, right? Smash has had the most consistent Krump I've ever seen. Like, you don't even know if he stopped dancing. You don't even know if he ever stopped laughing, because we haven't seen him. But when you see him, it's like, bruh, like, when are you dancing? When are you that? Like, what's going on? Why am I? You ask yourself, why am I only seeing this now? And so the most consistent Krump in the timeline, like, it's insane. And Smash has a lot of Krump, and Krump always wins, no matter what things you add and change. One thing is consistent about Krump is that Krump always wins. We can add things from popping, we can add crazy footwork, we can add this, but Krump will always be victor. No matter what, it'll always be victorious. It'll always win. Krump will always win, always, and that's what he has. Like, Smash has that. He has so much Krump. He has a lot of Krump, and when you see it, you like, whoa! It hits you, you know. Hunter has stripes upon years, upon dopeness, upon buckness, upon liveness, upon battles, upon... He's got stripes for days. Like, every OG knows Hunter. That's every OG knows Hunter. Every OG knows Hunter. Every OG has either battled Hunter, has taught Hunter, has learned from Hunter, has sessioned with Hunter. Like, Hunter has so many years. It's insane. So much experience. But the experience he has is not just like tournament wins. It's it's Krump experience of South Africa. Like, he will tell you stories. I don't know why I'm going to detail about these guys. I'm just supposed to say who's going to win. But I just want I want you guys to see, like, why is this battle so special and so also hard to say? You know what I mean? Like, Smash, JH Buck. Like, you cannot speak about JH Buck and not mention Smash. He's also a lineage of the OGs and people that have put in work in Joburg. Hunter, East London, and B-Tech, and everybody, you wouldn't know in East London if it wasn't for people like Hunter. And he was there. And he's taken that and still represented them in Cape Town. And even in Cape Town, when things were quiet, he still repped and was still dancing. So they're in timeline-wise and street credit-wise and rank-wise, I feel like they're in the same level. Skill-wise, we're going to let Friday decide. We're going to let Friday decide. I don't want to predict it because I don't even want to jinx it. That's how excited I am. I'm just excited about the battle. So I think I would like to actually review the battle. I like to even speak about the battle because there's going to be some quality stuff happening between both of them. So I'm not going to predict this battle, but I'm going to review it. I'm sorry. But if you want to predict it, jump in the comments. Let me know who's gonna win. Smash versus Hunter. Who's taking it?
This is how you make it bang.